What's going on, guys? It's Diver, and today we're taking a look at how to improve your aim in Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare gave us a big overhaul when it came to customization, not only in the creative class, as well as the options menu. So that's a good place to start. And we're only going to focus on a few things in the options menu, the more important thing being your sensitivity. Your sensitivity has been in almost every Call of Duty. They tweak it here and there, branch it off into different parts, and we're going to take a look at that today. Which you should put it where you want it. Now that's very vague, and you're kind of thinking, well, of course. Personally, I like mine at 5.5, horizontal and vertical. Just because your friend has it at 9.9 doesn't mean you're going to do just as well as they done at 9.9. You could actually perform a lot worse. Go into a private match, start yourself off at 1.1 and move up from there. If it's too slow, move up. If it's too fast, move down. Another thing to take into consideration with your sensitivity is your ADS sensitivity multiplier. More specifically, the low zoom option. This is for your regular guns, your submachine guns, your assault rifle, etc. Personally, I like to have mine at 0.5, which is half of my normal sensitivity. This helps when you're aiming down sights and moving your stick left to right, up and down. It slows it down so you have more precise aim. When it comes to aim assist, I really think standard should just stay standard. They try to break it up and make it a little better, and I think they did that for more of the PC players. But for console players, a lot of us just keep staying with standard because we're used to it for all these years, so why change? Getting out of the options menu, it's time to look at the creative class. Now, like I said, they did a big overhaul in creativity, especially in the creative class area. There are two main things to look at when you're trying to improve your aim. One of those being recoil control and the other being recoil stabilization. Your recoil control is your up and down recoil, and your recoil stabilization is your left and right recoil. Now you might be thinking, just because you're maxed out in both of these as much as you can on a weapon, that you're going to be extremely accurate. Well, that might be true to a degree. It might not be super beneficial because there are other areas that could help you out more than those two itself. But that's for a different video. Let's take in, for example, the MP7. The MP7 without a muzzle brake or compensator has little to no recoil right off the rip. If you have no attachments on it, there's almost no recoil. There's a little bit of up and down recoil, which can be negated pretty much with a Merc foregrip. You don't really need any other muzzle attachments, and the MP7 will slap. Taking a look at another weapon such as the Scar, it's definitely very sporadic, but it's very heavy hitting. If you hit your shots, very rewarding. If not, you're gonna die. So that's where you would incorporate a muzzle brake, a compensator, any kind of granulated or rubberized grip tapes, just to help you out in those two categories. Those two are the main categories when it comes to aim. You might be seeing other things such as aim stability and aim walking steadiness, but these two aren't as important as your recoil control and recoil stabilization. Now, if we actually get off the game and take a look at the physical things, your controller has a big impact on how your aim is as well. If you're standing there with a stock Xbox or PS4 controller, you're going to be at a disadvantage to those players who have Xbox Elites or just scuff controllers for a PS4 or an Xbox. These controllers give you huge advantages. For example, the new Elite 2 controller gives you a huge advantage when it comes to customization in your thumbsticks. You can give a shorter or higher thumbstick, so it can be really tall, really short, domed, concave, and more importantly, what they added was the ability to adjust the sensitivity physically of your controller. They gave us a little guitar pick looking thing that's pretty much a flathead screwdriver that gives you the ability to adjust your thumbsticks, and I think that's really cool. Now don't worry, if you don't have any of these fancy controllers, you can actually go out and get $5 pair of control freaks or something like that. What they are is little attachments or risers that go on your controller or your thumbsticks, and they help out a lot when it comes to aiming. I use these a lot when it came to Black Ops 2 and Ghosts, and I could definitely tell a difference. Now, to put these things in practice, you don't want to go right into a public match. What I think you should do is go into a private match, set up a bunch of bots, and once you found your sensitivities and the weapon that you think is really good for you, make sure you can kill as many bots as you can in one magazine. Try not to waste any bullets. Once you can master the practice of getting at least 5 kills with a 30-round magazine, you're definitely doing really well for yourself, and your aim has probably improved drastically. So I hope these tips help. I know they're a little bit different. A lot of other people will tell you to just go into a private match and kill a bunch of bots. Well, that is a big part of it. Another big part are the things such as sensitivity, your controller, and the attachments you use in your weapons. So again, I hope these tips help. If they did, remember to give the video a big thumbs up. Remember, go check out the channel. If you like the content, click that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. But above all else, have a nice day. Peace.